Hey class, it's Mr. Murphy. The date today is November 7th, 2022. Um, I wanted you to learn something about conditional formatting today in Google Sheets, and I gave you a couple links and a couple videos, but and by the way, I recommend you watch this video. It's 3 minutes long. I mean, come on. This video right here. But one thing I've kind of realized today is this video shows you how to do conditional formatting in Microsoft Excel, whereas we want to do conditional formatting in Google Classroom. Sorry, Google Sheets. My bad, Google Sheets. So here we go. Here's a doc. This is what I would like you to do maybe today. You can open it, say make a copy. Please get rid of the word copy of, and add your name at the end. I'm going to put Dwayne. Make a copy. So conditional formatting. So guys, we know how to make charts, but there's another way to visualize data. And I left you a little note here. There's something called conditional formatting. So let's say there's a bunch of workers at this company and they are selling stuff, and each worker, their sales are logged by month. So what we can do, we could in theory make graphs. Actually, there almost could be a pretty wicked graph you could make here. This might be a case where you could highlight everything. But we're going to do conditional formatting, and I'll show you how to do it. First of all, you highlight a column, or actually a whole area. We'll do a whole area here. And let's look at what we wanted to do. If anyone is less than $2,000, we want to color them red. So if anything's under 2,000, now if anyone's over 4,000, then we want to maybe reward them and color them green. So let's apply the first conditional formatting rule. So in Google Sheets, there's a pull-down menu called Format, and under Format, there's something called conditional formatting, and this is kind of neat. There's a conditional formatting dialog box that pops up on the side, or task pane, sometimes they're called. So we have a range. We could modify that range by selecting other areas, but we pre-selected it. Format rules. So format cells if. So we want to do, what was our, if it's less than 2,000, make it red. So let's say if it's less than or equal to 2,000, we want to change the color to red. And all we have to do, so that was pretty easy. You select a range, you choose a rule, condition, and maybe a value, and then a formatting style. And that's it. You hit done, and you're done. Now, we can add another rule. What was the other rule we wanted? If they're over 4,000, we'll make it it green. So let's say add another rule. If it's greater than or equal to 4,000, we will make it green. Done. So there you go. You have green for anyone that maybe did exceptionally well. Red, it looks like in August everyone did poorly. Perhaps there was something going on in August. And you know, you can see here who's maybe lacking in sales. Maybe, I mean, in a way, this is a management tool. So let's go to the next tab here, challenge. And this is pretty zoomed in. Let's see if we can zoom out a bit. Okay, here we go. Well, first of all, we have a bunch of test scores. Unit 3, first quarter project, midterm. Wow. There's a lot here. Now, we could say, we could do like a color code here for this whole area. Let's do format, conditional formatting. And let's do, if somebody's under 60, so if anyone has anything less than, so if you are less than 60, let's put maybe a red. You could do a dark red, but I think a light red is easier on the eyes, and you can still see the number. Okay, so if anyone's less than 60, now we can add another rule. Let's say if a number is between, this is neat. So if a number's in between, let's say 60 to 69, we'll do a yellow. Okay, and we could hit done, and then we could add another rule. And if we have numbers that is between, let's say 70 to 79, we'll do a green. That's a pretty good mark. And if anyone is between 80 and 100, we will do maybe a darker green. Wow, this maybe that's too dark. Huh. Wow. I'm just kind of sorry. I'm just trying to think what would be a good color of green. Okay, you know what? We'll go with that. So, if you were a teacher, you could look very quickly at dark green is a pretty good mark. Light green is a good mark. Yellow is satisfactory, and red is somebody that's obviously maybe struggling. Okay, so we could almost say we're done here for this one. One thing you could do is this is maybe above and beyond, but we could say the word final average. Now here's something. You could say, I want this to have the same format as this. So let's try to use the format painter. Oh wow, that worked. And now, we would want to get a student's average here. What we could do is add up all the tests. Wow, it's actually a little bit complicated here. We could say This is really interesting. We could get the average. You know what we could do? Maybe just get the average of all these. Okay, you could do kind of like a weighted average, but I don't want to make this more difficult than it needs to be. Let's just get the sum function and then do average, and average of this range of cells. And suggested autofill all the way down. Great. Now, one thing I might suggest is we reduce the number of decimals. And I guess maybe what might have been nice is to continue that formatting. I wonder if there's a way to apply this formatting here just very quickly. Let's go to format, conditional formatting. Let's highlight this and see if we can expand the formatting. Now, see how it says B3 to J17? We might want to say K17. So let's just change J to K here. Done. J to K. Done. J to K. Done. J to K. Done. All right. Interesting. The one rule here didn't seem to apply. Let's do that again. Format, conditional formatting. Huh. Okay, didn't interesting. I'm not too sure why this is remaining white, but I'm going to leave it at that. So hopefully, guys, you've learned a little bit about conditional formatting, and thanks for watching.